Oh, gonna bring the king in, win the pawns, run this and this pawn. Just clean win for Farouja. Just come back, or this, everything wins. Okay, let's play Daniel. Okay, play knight f3. I guess I'll play bishop c4. Let's play more of this. Let's play h3. I guess bishop b3 is fine. Okay, so he's trying to go knight g6. I'm just gonna play knight g3. If knight f4, I think I can play d4 or just castle right away. I can also take and go knight e2 as well. So play the bomb cloud maybe later, not right now, but maybe later. I'll play d4, hit the bishop, play like rook e1, support the center here. Bishop e3 should be fine. If takes, I take with the bishop. I also have queen d2, bishop h6 ideas. He's got to be careful of ideas with trades. Can I take and I guess I'll just take on e5. At bishop e3, I can just take f6 and the bishop's still under attack. If he plays knight e5, okay, so I can just take and then take. And this should be better because he's got double pawns. It's not trivial. I'm going to play rook d1. Rook a d1 was playable as well. Let's play a4. He's always got this issue with this knight, so I think now I can start to remaneuver with my other knight to c4 or b3. This should be bad for black just because of double pawns, but it's not going to be easy to prove. Okay, so b5 is a pretty decent move. I can take and play knight b3. Maybe I shouldn't have... Oh, let's just take and go knight f3. a4, I think I can play h4, h5 maybe. He'll play h5, I assume, here to prevent h5 kicking the knight. But then I get g5 maybe. I don't know if it really matters, though. Okay, plays rook c8. Interesting. Okay, so I'll play h5, take the pawn. He's going to take on h5. Structure is favorable for me, for sure, with this this setup. I don't know if it's anything special, but with this knight on e5, it should be significantly better than this knight. It's a nice outpost in front of this e6 pawn. I can also try to run the king in. So it should be... This is definitely better for me. I don't know if this is winning, but this should be better. g3 maybe? g3 looks playable. Maybe I'm going to slow play it. King f2, king e3, maybe g3 next move. I'm in absolutely no rush here. Just try to improve everything. He plays b4. Okay, so now if I play g3, wants to take... Now if I take and go king g3, knight g2 maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna play g3. He'll obviously take, I assume, so I'll just take. Knight h3, king g2. Although this, I've misplayed this. I'm still maybe marginally better, but this is not what I was hoping for by any stretch. Let's just play knight g6. Try to keep the game alive here. I don't know why exactly, but I'll try. Maybe knight f4. Okay, rook c4, but now Daniel's making a bit of a mess because now I get like rook b8. He can't go back to c8 because of knight e7 with the fork. If king h7, I have knight f8 to pick up the pawn on e6. Rook c4 is definitely not a good move by Daniel. Okay, so let's throw in a check. Maybe just rook a8. Okay, now let's play f4. He's got this issue with this king. Like f5 is coming, e5 is coming. Okay, he plays h5. Let's throw in another check. He'll go back. Maybe e5. Okay, let's throw in another check. Let's just keep building with rook a7 coming. Now knight f8 is a huge threat. e6, e7 is coming. Maybe just knight d4 or rook a6. Actually, I kind of like rook a6. Idea to play knight g7. King is wide open. King f5 he just loses because I take and push the e-pawn up the board. I mean, I guess he can go to h7, but this is really starting to go very south for Daniel. Okay, knight h6, I guess is okay. I'll throw in a check. Maybe knight f3 and knight g5. Ideas with rook a8, mate. Maybe knight g5. Rook a8 is a huge threat. Check and check. Maybe knight e4, hit the rook. King h3. If knight f5, I can just take the pawn. If he pushes, I get check and e6, which is just winning. Okay, so now I just take the pawn, and now I can... first of all, I'm up a pawn with a nice advantage. I can also probably flag him too, so let's just keep the he'll play no, he plays I missed g5. Oh shoot. Oh well. Okay, now let's throw in some checks. Throw in another check. Check. Oh shoot, what did I just do? Okay, I'm gonna have to flag now. Okay. Takes. Oh yes, there we go. Perfect. And that's one up. There we go. Uno. One in the bag. Let's keep it rolling. Queen f3. This is an ancient line. I'm just gonna take and play knight f6. Knight d7 is playable. I think queen d4 is actually quite decent too. e6 is obviously fine. I can also play g6, but I'm just gonna play e6. Let's just play an endgame. Maybe c5. If d4 I'll just take. b3. Okay, maybe rook g8, hit the pawn on g2. I think I'm gonna try to fianchetto my bishop here to c6. Put pressure on the knight, play like knight d7. This diag is really nice as well, so I like my position here quite a bit. Maybe just knight d7, b5, f5. Plays f4. I can play b5. I can also just play like... The question is how to develop this bishop. I think I'm gonna play f5, fix the pawns for starters. Maybe just thank you Yvonne Strength for resubbing. Is it time to buy Alphabet? I don't have a strong opinion. I mean, I haven't been looking closely at stuff in the last day and a half. I saw Apple beat. I don't like anything anything super high in tech right now. Thank you Bsoft for the 2 and 3 stuff. Like I especially don't like Netflix at the moment either. I'm just gonna castle. Maybe rook g2. I really would like this knight on f6, but I'm gonna have to go this way, try to play for c4 or knight d5. I guess he can play c4, but it creates this backwards pawn, so he plays bishop f3. Let's see, could play knight d5 maybe. I have misplayed this. Okay, let's backtrack, just bail out if I can here. Okay, oh right, I've got to take and play knight g6. Just b6, support the pawn. Thank you Parsley McDaniels for resubbing. Just play b6, support the pawn. Now bring my king in. Just king c6. Maybe bishop c7 to play against this backwards pawn eventually, although it doesn't really make a lot of sense yet. But something like that will be the idea. Let's just play rook d7. Knight b2, no sacrifice really. Let's just play a6. Idea to play b5. Knight c4, bishop c7 looks fine. I also want to play b5 to take away the c4 square eventually from the knight. b5 is a huge threat to the pawn. Okay, now I'll play b5 trade. I can take both ways. I can take with a... I'll take with the bishop. Knight takes was fine too, but I want to try and win this game, so I'm gonna keep as many... I'm gonna keep the knight versus bishop on the board because the knight is objectively better. Pawns are on light squares too. Okay, let's play rook a2. Maybe h5. Play for h4 at some point. I'm probably gonna double rooks on the a file as well if I can. Rook e3, does that threaten anything? Not right off. Let's just play like not rook d5. Okay, I'll go rook a7. Rook e6 doesn't do anything. I don't really know what I'm playing for here. This knight is good. Pawns are fine. Oh, that's a mistake though for sure, because now I get knight e7, knight d5, and now he activates my knight, and I can play b4 and lock the pawn, this pawn chain down where he has no c4. So bishop c3 was a very serious error by Daniel. Okay, now I play knight d5, hit the rook. Now I've got knight b4 for starters. Yeah, let's just play knight b4. So probably either square he pushes, I'm just going to trade and go rook a2. So I'm going to pre-move rook e2 here. Oh, he does not play that. He plays d4. Wow. Okay, d4 is not a move I was expecting. Guess I'll take. He'll take. Now he takes, which I was not expecting either, because now he's got bad pawns. He should have played rook c3 to hit the knight and take with the rook, because now I think Danya's in trouble, definitely in trouble here. I've got a good knight, he's got a bad bishop. b4, knight c3 is coming, rook c2. Like rook c3 and knight e4 is good, for example, but I'm just gonna keep it chill. Just play rook b2. I can play h4. Let's just keep it chill. Okay, I'll play h4. If takes, I've got rook b1. Now he can't move the king, so the fork. So he's got to go bishop b1. Now I just take and king c5. I'm doing pretty well now. e5. King is terrible. Oh, but he's got h5. Oh my gosh, why did I... Okay, I take knight f4. Still, this king is really bad. Knight d3. Just take and play rook b3. 2 on 2, but this b pawn is really fast here. Like, just rook b2. The king is super cut here. b3. I can play b3. Okay, check and rook c5, and his king is just super cut. Just king d5. Okay, rook c8. Nice try, Daniel. Time for the resignation. All right, let's go again. Let's play e4, knight c3, d4. Let's play something a bit more traditional. Knight b6. Okay, bishop b3. Thank you, Snorting Milk, for subscribing with a tier 1 sub. Let's just play h3. I'll just castle here. He'll take. I'll take. c6. I guess I'll play knight e4. I've also got knight c5 here to hit the pawn as well. I like my structure, very compact. His pieces aren't great. If he can ever break and activate the bishop on g7, then he's doing pretty well. So he basically does exactly what I was hinting at. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I can play c3. I don't really want to take, but I guess I will. I'll just put the knight on c5 and play b4. Thank you, Gush Terika, for donating $3. Thank you, Gushy. The only way I do not watch is when you're... Oh, I missed the end. Is when you're streaming as if I'm dead. Thank you so much, Gushy. You are the best. I can play c4, knight e3, and just take and go queen d2. Okay, he plays knight c7. He wants knight e6, I guess. I'll oblige him. I'll give him knight e6. Or, he plays b6. Whatever, let's just play knight a4. Oh, but he's got knight e6. Knight e6, bishop g3, or bishop e3. I think I'll just play bishop e3 followed by queen d2. Support everything, knight c3 maybe. He can't play rook d8 because he hangs the pawn of c5, d5. I also can play bishop h6. I can play rook d1. Both rook d1s look completely fine for me here. I think I'll put this rook, though, so he can't play rook d8 because then I take. And I'm still threatening d5 with this rook. Maybe rooks on d1, e1 makes sense, but I don't really want the rooks lining up exactly the same way. So rook queen e7. Okay, so now he's giving me d5. I can play d5. He's got knight c5, so I'm just gonna keep it simple with bishop f2. No need to lose my mind here. I think he wanted knight c5 or something, some trick. I don't know what he's playing for, but okay, now he's begging me to play d5 and I can't resist. Knight g5. Okay, not what I was expecting, so I'll just trade and play queen d3. If takes, knight d5. Black has a slight issue here with this this file. I can take with the pawn or the knight. Knight takes has to be right, though. Maybe queen g3 to hit the bishop. Also, I've got like knight c7 tricks. Bishop d4 is coming as well. Really nice position here. Don't use your mind, lose your mind. So Daniel's basically offering me... I can't resist. I'm gonna try... We're gonna see who's getting mated. We've got the opposing diags, so somebody's gonna probably get mated here. Hopefully it's not me. I'm gonna play rook d2 and rook d1. Someone's gonna get mated on this. He's either mating me here or I'm mating him here, but somebody's gonna get mated. So this should be quite exciting. But I assume that I'm slightly safer. My king should be a little bit better here than his king, because his king is completely open. If I get the battery, he just loses on the spot. No fork at c7, knight c7. I thought there was bishop e5 actually. Yeah, there was bishop e5 on the fork. Or okay, I can't quite do it. Rook d6. Queen c5, bishop d4. Rook d6. What, he's got f4 or something? Okay, so let's try to he wants rook e2, obviously. Rook d6. I'm gonna go for it. Now I've got bishop d4. I've got rook g6. I can also not bishop f6. I misplayed this. Okay, I'll just go bishop f2. I don't know if bishop f2 is good because now I'm not threatening anything, but rook f7. I'm gonna try to mate him here instead. Got h5, hg6 is coming. His king is wide open. I can play h5, hg6. Yeah, let's just go for it. fg2, I take, and I've got queen d4 in the worst case. So let's just go for the mate. Let's go for the knockout. Bishop c8. No, I can't say. Okay, queen g3. Wow. Takes. This has to be losing. I just take. Okay, let's go check and rook h6. I mean, I'm mating him on h8, I assume. His king is... Both kings are open, but my king sort of has this nice safety net around it. Everything is sort of holding. So black's king should be more vulnerable than white's king here. Bishop f5. Let's throw in a check. Maybe bishop d4 to hit the rook. I've always got rookie like check. He's got to be getting... Yeah, checkmate. GG, Mr. Danya. Okay, let's play knight f6. Let's play Nimzovich. Let's play b5, e5, knight e8, I assume. The choo-choo train is up and running. Indeed it is. This takes what? Let me try to remember. Rook e8, king f2. I think d6 is fine here. I'm probably gonna play a Benko with a6 at some point. Bishop c4. I go knight d7, knight b6. Okay, plays bishop d3. So now I should play bishop b7. Hit the pawn on d5. I couldn't take right away because of bishop h7. Let's just I can take. I can play like queen c8. Let's just take. Maybe just bishop e6 and knight bd7. d5 is an idea as well. Okay, so I want to go d5. Then he's got like knight f4 maybe. So what? No, who cares? So he's gonna play like knight f4. I'll take and go like knight d7 and queen b6, or at least that's my intention. Let's take knight d7. Ah, perfect. Some Beatles music too. Right after I finished watching I watched this doc. I have h6 and g5. I also have queen b6. I think just queen b6 looks good. I'm threatening c4. Discovery on the bishop. If he takes, I just take. King h1. Let's just play h6. Try to tickle him. Bishop h4. Maybe g5. Maybe just rook e8. Maybe even c4. I think I'll just play rook e8 though. So if he takes, he plays a4. Okay, I have g5 maybe. Don't love it. I'm gonna play a5. If it takes, I'll play c4 and then capture the pawn. Bishop f2, logical. Let's just play queen c7, hit the knight, and queen b7. Knight e6, I just take and take. I've got knight f8 if I need it. I can also just play like do I have e5 takes rook e8? Yes, I think I do. Come on, baby, now. Or wait. No, oh, I missed queen g3. Oh, that's very disappointing. I missed queen g3 completely. Okay, how to play this then? Whatever. I've got to go for it. I don't have anything better. Let's play king f7. Obviously I'm just down a pawn, probably just losing here, but if I can play like, okay, d4, I'm obviously much worse here, but the pawns, okay, do I have queen e6 maybe? Try to trade b6 king there. If queen a5, I have queen e3. If I can get my knight to b6, it's not so clear that white's winning, actually, because I've got a protected passed pawn, and my knight will keep an eye on both of these pawns. Okay, king e7. Oh, he can get away with this? Wow. Okay, let's see. Queen e3, king g1, king f1, knight g4 takes, check, check, king d1. I can also play like knight g4, or just... I can also just... Actually, wait. I can just take. I can just take. What am I doing? Queen c7, knight d7, of course. What am I doing? I guess I'll go this way. Try to keep the king closer to the pawns. Don't know if it's right or not, but it makes sense. At b6, I can maybe take this pawn. What's the time like? Time is even. Okay, so guess I'll just take. I mean, if I'm losing, I'm losing, but I've always got these ideas with checks. So queen e5 or queen e6, I don't think they work. b7 I think is bad, because now I think I can play knight d7. I can also play queen b5 as well to hit the pawn. And he has no good squares to protect everything from, so I think I'm doing okay here. I think I might even just be better. Okay. Just take. Okay, but now I'm still worse probably, but this shouldn't be losing. Just throwing a check. Oh my god! Oh! Wow, okay, that was impressive. That was kind of impressive. Okay. That was very impressive. That was impressive. That's hilarious, actually. Let's play d3. Bishop b3. Yeah, that was Botez Gambit. Yeah, finally something that I can relate to. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. Let's play knight g2. Hey, Chesbay, I think is in the chat now. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, Chesbay. Hope you had a great nap. Let's play bishop e3. Try to trade. That was very unfortunate, to say the least. What is this? Okay, so I will take and play d4, obviously. Knight's on e2, not f3. I think Danya actually kind of forgot about this. He'll probably take on b3, so I'll take with the c pawn. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was a good one. That was a nice blunder. That was a good one. Okay, I can play d5 and knight g3 maybe. I can also just play like let's just play a3. Keep the structure flexible. I don't really want to go d5 because then he can move the knights. I like queen d2. He'll play rook e8, probably try to hit the pawn. I guess I'll play rook a e1. I assume I want the rook here to play for f4 later if he ever trades. So this is sort of a way of preventing him by putting this rook here instead of the f rook. Okay, I guess I'll just play b4. Maybe b5 is coming. The structure is a slight issue. I don't really know what king g6 does. I mean, does he want to take? I don't understand this at all. It takes. Okay, I mean, obviously I'm going to play f4 and just blast it. That's why I played rook a1, so that I have rook f1, rook f3. Also, queen f2 is an idea. Rook g4, rook f3, knight d5 is coming, so it's pretty good. Hurling my queen into the void, exactly. This should be really good for me. As king on g6 is horrendous. It should not be here. This is the back. This is why playing for g5 was not good. Because he just basically removed all the cover around his king. Chesbay says, hi, how's it going? Chesbay. This is a strong gambit. His knight also is quite bad here. He's got no support from e5 or g5. So I can maybe even play g4 and kick the knight. Let's just play rook f1. I've also got knight d5 if I need it at some point. Okay, so queen e6. Now I think g4's got to be right. G4... Yeah, I mean, g4 must be right. I can play that knight d5. He has no squares because the double rooks cover both f squares. Now he's gonna have to play like knight g7, rook g5, just knight d5. Queen g6, I guess, is a move too, but I mean, this must be losing. I can move my king. Yeah, let's just move the king because he still has to go knight g7, and now knight d5 looks very strong. Now knight f4 is possible. Knight f6. What about... No, rook f5 would be insane. Maybe just rook f6 and rook f7. Yeah, I don't see it. I just take and I think His king is much more open as well. He's got no checks on any of the squares. Everything is really covered nicely here. So I think this should just be winning. I think queen f2 is just winning. Rook e4, knight f6, queen e5, king g2. Oh, I've got queen f6 also, so this is just winning. A GG. Or wait, no, it's not, because he's got knight g5. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot, he's got knight g5. Ah. Very, very careless. But I've still got a bunch of pawns over here on the queen side, so I should be doing okay here. Rook h3. Let's see, if I just grab... Let's see, I've got a4, I can just take probably. The A and B pawns are very fast as well, so I think this is just winning. Thank you, Pass Pawn, for giving us subs to Zayavan. Not a4, because then he's got rook f3. Don't want to blunder that. Let's just go king e2, rook d6. And this should be winning. The B pawn, bad king, passed pawns. Hard to see black being okay here. Maybe just got to be careful. Let's throw in a check, so I have rook h6. Okay, so that's to be expected. Oh, but now I can check, so he can't come up, so he's got to go back, and then let's just go b7. Maybe rook h7, because now I'm threatening to queen and check. And I think this is just winning. Okay, I mean, he's going for some stalemate nonsense, but I think first of all I can just take. And he's just lost. Okay, check. Check and takes, and I mean, this is just losing, of course. Check. I mean, okay, next game. Let's play something different. I'll play the QGA. Yeah, yesterday we did get over 3,000 subs. I think I lost a bunch of subs today because there were a bunch of subs that fell off from last month, but nonetheless we did pass 3,000 subs. So it really was a fantastic stream yesterday. Okay, just knight c6. I think bishop g4 is correct. Bishop g4, bishop h5, as I vaguely recall. And if e6 it just takes in like e5 or queen d4. Let's play bishop h5. Subs equals rating, indeed. Knight c3, just e6, bishop g6, maybe bishop b4, or bishop e7. Both moves are playable. I think I'll just play bishop g6 here, try to trade off. Okay, now that I thought was slightly wrong, so I can throw in a check and go knight d5. So knight d5, hit the bishop. Sun comes up and you say that you love me. Now I have f5, even just h6 looks fine. He'll play h5 and probably g4. I'm gonna go f5, of course, and just blast his king if he plays g4, because f3 becomes super weak. Okay, he does it anyway. I'm not too worried. Let's just take. Now he's got big problems. His king is not developed. These pawns are a little bit loose here. Okay, he goes knight g3. Knight d4 doesn't quite work here. Okay, I can just go back to d5 maybe, because his king, again, this king is terrible. Knight's coming to f4. G5, so Daniel's in desperation mode. I can take and play g4. I don't have to take, but I don't exactly see why not. So let's just play g6, put the knight on f4. I also have g4 myself. f3 is still super weak here, so I mean a3, bishop e7. This should just be winning here. Bishop c4, let's just go g4. Put more pressure on the pawn. If takes, I have knight e3, of course, with the fork on the king and the queen. And I think this is just close to loss, because white can't really save this f-pawn. And even though I've got a bad bishop, eventually it's going to untangle behind g5. So it'll come back to life. You're always winning, no surprise there. I mean, the question is, can I beat him by a 5-1 margin? Now I have rook f3, but even just bishop e7 looks completely fine here. I mean, it's just okay. He can do this, but now I think the problem is now I can actually activate the bishop as well. This king is so rotten on do I have g4 maybe? But let's just sidestep it. king e1. So yeah, Daniel's in a lot of trouble here. This king is just wide open in the middle of the board. As long as I don't do anything stupid here, this should just be winning. Like maybe queen f8 to hit the bishop. Bishop g2. I can always take the pawn. I think I'm just going to play rook d8 though. Keep the pressure alive on this pawn. Maybe rook h4. I think I'm going to go for knight f4 maybe. Knight h5. Is nothing hanging here? I can just take, I think. Let's play like a computer and just grab it. Oh, I blundered my rook. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Wow, I am making serious blunders tonight. Luckily, that's not a blunder that's going to cost me the game, I don't think. But wow, that's a terrible blunder by me. Let's play knight e3. Hit the rook. Now knight d4 next. Okay, knight d4. Queen e3, knight c2 wins the game. So this should just be winning anyway, but... First I hang a queen. What does this do? I just take. Okay. What, he wants knight c2, queen c2? More nonsense? Okay. Let's relax. Knight c2 and queen e3 looks king f1. Let's just take and make a check. Make a check. If queen e2, I take the rook. If king f1, I take the bishop, and then I trade and go rook f4. So that's game over. Let's go again. Let's just keep it rolling. Okay, let's play e3. I think I'll play h3. If he wants to take, he can take. Okay, he doesn't want to take. Let's play d3, knight d2. Choo-choo, choo-choo. Okay, so Daniel just wasted a tempo. He went here and then took, which is kind of weird. I'll just play queen d1 and a3. Okay, so Daniel's playing some weird stuff. I'm gonna play g3, bishop g2 here. Castles. Okay, I don't really know. Is he playing h5? I don't know, but whatever. No, he's not. Okay, so let's start expanding on the queen side. Maybe queen b3. b5 is playable, maybe. b5, dc, bc. I don't know what's going on in this resulting structure. Thank you, RPD350, for the 4-month resub. I don't really know what's going on. So he plays a4. Interesting. I guess I can play queen c2. I would like to break somehow in another manner of speaking. I can take and play knight b1 maybe. Yeah, let's just take and play knight b1, knight c3. Try to put pressure on both pawns here. Use the open diagonal to my advantage. Choo 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 choo. Like Jimmy Choo shoes, right? All right, e4. That's a little bit bold. I think knight c3. What is Daniel doing here exactly? I don't understand. I mean, what, he wants knight e5? He wants bishop e5? Okay. So if I take, he takes, or he's just going to take back? I guess he's just going to take back. I've got knight a4 maybe? What if I get bold here? Let's get... thank you... Oh, sorry, it's just the same 4-month resub. One sec. Okay, knight a4, ed3. Do I have takes and knight b6? Maybe. No, then rook a3. I can take and come back, though. Yeah, let's just take and come back. Rook a4, I just take. ed3, just knight c3. Bishop... Oh, but he's got rook a3. Okay, whatever, I just take. Okay, now I guess I could trade. I think I'll play knight c4. Try to put the knight on a better square here. Bishop's a little bit shaky, but he's got no knight e5, and this knight is tied to e4 permanently. I'll go queen a4, of course. No queen c2 because of rook c8. I can play h4. Do I have any tricks like knight b2? Not really. Let's just play rook d1. Try to keep it solid. h4, I always have g4. Now, question is, do I want to take here? I think I will take. He'll take with the pawn, I guess, and then I play rook d1. I like my position here, though. Okay, takes with the rook, unfortunately. I was hoping he would not take with the rook. Okay, I can still play rook d1. Bishop f1 looks fine, too. I've got to reactivate my knight. My knight here on c4 is not very good, so I'm going to try to reactivate it. Okay, fine. I'll just go back. d3. How do I do this? Queen 8, knight a5, maybe. Let's just play b6. I don't know if this is to my advantage, pushing the pawn, but I'm down 30 seconds, so I have to move fast. I've just got to move fast. Okay, let's start moving. Let's up the tempo here. Gonna have to move the rook, maybe like queen b5, rook d5, queen b3, or queen b2. Let's go queen b3. Keep an eye on this. Let's play g4. I'm trying to keep an eye on the diag. I also have rook a7. Okay, I don't know if that's a threat. Let's play queen d1 though. Keep an eye on g4. Maybe play for queen d6 as well. Takes knight e5. I don't see it, so let's play queen d6. If he plays knight g4, I think I can take because he moves the knight. Okay, queen c7. Oh, but he can just trade. Shoot. Ugh. But I've got knight d6 and g5. Okay, it should be okay for me. Wow. Okay, but he's trying to force this. I don't have any. Rook a5. Let's play rook a5. Let's try to get creative here. Rook g4, I just take and go like king h2, and I should be fine. I also have bishop g2 and queen g3, which is winning. So okay, takes. I take knight g4. I can take and go king h2, and it looks safe as far as I can tell. I also have maybe queen c7 or knight b7. Okay, he does take. Okay, queen c7, queen f5, or I can just. Let's just take. I don't know if this works, but I'm gonna go for it with knight c5 and b7. I have 3 king g2 or king h1. I guess I'll go to h1. Idea to play b7 b8. He's got to go like queen f5 and then bishop g2 or something. I think I'm winning, but this is not trivial. I'm way up on the clock now though, which is important. Okay, b7 and queen a6. Queen a6. Oh wait, he's hitting everything. Oh shoot. Oh my gosh, I blundered queen c1. Oh geez. Yeah, okay. I've got no. Yeah, I mean. Oh, did I have 94? 94 queen e5 was mate. It's very messy. I don't know. It was very, very messy. I let that get out of control. I should have won that earlier. I let that get too messy. Why not queen e5? Oh my gosh, he had queen e5. Wait, no, then I had bishop f3. Oh my gosh, he had queen e5. Oh geez, he had queen e5. Oh, so maybe I should be happy I drew. Oh dear. Let's play something unusual. So I'm going to take and play like b6. I don't know what's going on. It's a very weird structure. Just knight f6. Knight d5. I can play bishop e7, I think, and bishop e6. Very, very weird. Should be fine. I've got bishop g4 also if he takes. Okay, queen d4. What does queen d4? If I take, he just take with the queen, right? I guess he can take with the bishop. So what? Bishop f6. King f8. Trade. Queen f6. My king's a little bit iffy. Maybe I had bishop e6 also, but my king's going to be okay here because it takes him a long time to activate anything. Let's make a check. Now I've finished my development with bishop f5, just like rook e8. I've also got g5, rook e5 coming. The pawns. This pawn may become a weakness later on c6. Can we get a proper Dutch today? I'll try to get a Dutch if I can. Okay, f3. So he's trying to play for e4. Do I have g5 maybe? Let's play g5. He's got problems with the pawn on e3. Maybe he just goes queen d4. Let's trade. Okay, this is weird. Like maybe rook e2. I've got a5 maybe, or rook d2. Let's play rook d2. Hit the pawn on d4. If rook d1, I have bishop c2. This pawn on c6 is either very strong or very weak. One or the other. I don't know which one. But I like my position. Okay, obviously I trade. Just up a pawn here. This pawn, again, I don't know if it's a strength or a weakness. I just got to be careful that I don't get this rook trapped. Like some king c1, c3 stuff. So I'm going to bring the rook down. Just to avoid any king c1 stuff. Now if I take h6. Yeah, I think I can just take and play rook g8, rook g6 and collect the pawn this way. With the pumped up kicks. Run, baby, run. Outrun my gun. Now his pawn on c6 I think is very weak here. If rook e1, I play rook g6 and king g7. I collect c6 and I collect c2. As well. If he doesn't do that, I can come back and collect c6 the other way. Can we contribute fan art for the merch store? That's an interesting idea. Definitely something to think about in Discord. I think I'll play. I've got. Let's be careful. Rook d6 or rook. But rook h2 should be winning, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna just play h6. If h4, I'm obviously just gonna grab and run the h pawn down the board. Now just rook g6, and it's just losing. He just resigns. Game over! Let's go again. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, baby, run. Out. Let's play h3. See, okay, now he goes to h5, so I'll play d3 knight d2, or no, actually I'll go g4 knight h4. All the other kids with the pumped up kicks, you better run, baby, run. Then my bullet. I'll probably play a3, maybe f4. I'm gonna wait to see what he does here with his whole king side, if he actually castles or plays like queen e7. Okay, let's just play a3, maybe c4, maybe queen e2. I'll play queen e2 now. I guess I'll just castle here. Okay, I think I'll just play c3 here. Again, I can always take. I'm just delaying it as long as I can. Okay, plays h5. I think I'll play g5 now. Okay, obviously I'm gonna play f4. Now I'm gonna play c4, open up this diag, still delaying the capture, opening all the diags here. Now I think I should just do I take or take on? I think I'm gonna take first and then take on d4. This has to be really good for white. Like rook f4, maybe not. Maybe just knight e4. If takes, bishop d4, bishop g7 is coming as well. e5. I have rook f4. I can also just drop my bishop back. I don't have any tricks with bishop a7. I might have misplayed this ever so slightly. Okay, I'll come back. No, I misplayed this. Definitely I misplayed this. Whatever, I'll play b4 and c5. He's gonna go knight f5. I'll go c5. Close this diag. I create ideas of attacking here on the queen side as well. Pochissere, marinero. Okay, he wants to go knight e6. I thought I could sack maybe. If I take and play like knight d6, what's going on? I don't know. If I play knight d6 here, what does he have? Or d4. I've got to come up with something immediately. If he gets the knight to e6, I can kiss the game goodbye pretty much. Maybe not. Maybe knight c3 is okay. I'm willing to chuck an exchange here because I still have queen f3 and knight d5. Thank you, Kowalczyk, for the 3-month resub. Oh, he's got bishop. No, but then rook f2. Still not trivial. If he doesn't take, I have knight d5, or rook e1. Or knight... Wait, do I have knight b5 even? And then bishop e5? I think I have knight b5. I've got bishop e5 and bishop g3! He can't support the pawn. Oh, Daniel's gonna tilt. Daniel's totally gonna tilt. Okay, I take. Takes? I mean, he's just getting smoked on the diags. Thank you, Dai Ming. Yeah, he's just getting absolutely smoked. Quisere por quisere. Ba ba bamba. Ba ba bamba. I don't want to play... c5 is fine, but it's so flat that I don't want to do it. So I'm just going to play c6, knight d7. Normally I wouldn't play like this, but play knight h5, hit the bishop. I mean, c5 and takes was completely fine, but very, very flat. Not what I'm looking for. Because I'm trying to get to 3200 this game. So I'm just going to rotate the knights back to these squares. Rook e8 supported on queen a3. I've always got f6. Let's play f6 anyway. It gives back. Okay. I'm gonna play a5 here. I think I'm gonna play knight b8, knight a6, knight b4 maybe. Could always play... Yeah, let's just play f5. I don't know if it makes sense. It's a little bit sketch, but I can take and take. Okay, take, so I will just take. Okay, so he's gonna play like rook e1. I've got to be careful. I think queen f6 looks okay. If he takes, I take and go knight. Okay. Okay, now I think I'm okay though, because now I can plant the knight on b4. So he's got a great knight, but if I get with this structure and getting a knight on b4, I should be fine. Okay, king h1. I don't really care if he wins the exchange. I'm gonna win all his pawns here. Okay, Okay, fine, so we trade. I'll go rook e8. No knight d7 forks. This is pretty flat. Gonna be hard, very, very hard to win this. Maybe rook e7. He's got knight c6 takes, queen d5. I don't see it. Knight c6, I just take queen d5. I can always like block, take, and take the knight. So I'm just gonna double my rooks on e8 and e7. Okay, I mean, is he really queen b6? Okay, so he's gonna go knight c4. That's his idea. Okay, if he plays b4, okay, I don't believe him though. I don't believe that this is good for white. I think the structure is bad for white long term. So I don't believe Danya, and I'm gonna try to prove that I'm right and he's wrong. Okay, I guess I'll just play rook e6, h6. I don't want to give him knight g6. He gets some infiltration, so I'm gonna try to just play h6, king h7 now. I don't want knight g6 because that would have been deadly. Okay, so king h7. I still see no tricks. I mean, maybe he can try to come back, but again, he played b4. Danya did this to himself by opening the queen side. b4 was not necessary at all. So I mean, Danya did this to himself if he loses this game. Okay, he wants queen d5, obviously. I've got to be careful. Maybe I'll just go queen c8. I support the rook. He can't take, so I support the queen. Whoa, thank you, Alexandra Botez, for raiding with a party of 296. Thank you so much for the raid, Alexandra Botez. I've got to figure this out though. Okay, I think whatever. Let's just I'm down on the clock. Maybe queen e7. Maybe just this looks dangerous to leave the queen here on e8, but yeah, what am I doing? This is stupid. What am I doing? I'm gonna have to. Maybe I've got knight f7 though. Okay, I've got knight f7 though. He can't take, so he loses the rook. Maybe just queen c7. I can take, and he's. Oh, he's got rook g3. Oh, he protects. Wait, takes rook g3. Wait, if I play rook a4, no, but that's not. Crud. Ugh. Okay, takes. Rook takes a4. Queen g6. I mean, he's getting mated too now, though. He's got to be very careful here. Like, both kings are under attack. His pawns are just as weak as my pawns. So, this is not trivial. I'm not sure. I might even just be better here. But, let's see. Oh, thank you, Anna, for the... I think they both rated, right? So, sorry about that. Let's play queen d6, hit both pawns. Queen b4, and now I start to take the initiative. He's going to have to trade, and he's going to lose... He's going to lose all his pretty pawns in the center here. Again, Danya, there was no need for any of this. Okay, rook a1. I mean, this is getting very ugly for Danya. He's still probably okay. Maybe he can take. But this is very, very dangerous. Okay. Think check and rook e1. Rook e3 is coming. Queen f2 is coming. Still, it's not... Okay, I'm going to play rook e6. Idea rook g6. And he's got big issues here with his king and queen. His rook is ugly. Everything is ugly here for white. If rook g5, idea to take the rook. I've got queen e3 check, protect the rook on e6. Bum. Okay, rook g6, obviously. I think just rook g2 looks good. There must be a mate here. Okay, check and rook g3. I mean, h3 is hanging. Yeah, game over, my friend. Game over. Thank you, Anna, for rating with a party of 102. Thank you to both, Anna. And thank you to Alexandra Botez for getting 5 subs to the community as well. Thank you so much, Alexandra Botez, for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, Anna Chess, for the 7th month resub as well. 3,200. All right, I think I gave Danya a nice proper spanking. 10 games, 8.5, 1.5. I'm gonna play some other people. Let's see who else is in the mood to play. I could play Danya at Bullet too. 3077. Interesting. Let's see who else is online. Let's see if Bortnick wants to play Blitz. I feel like 8.5, 1.5 is a nice proper spanking that Danya needed. So so let's see if anybody else wants to play in the meantime. Okay, is there any... Let's see if Shimonov wants to play some Blitz. I'm gonna send out a bunch of challenges. Okay, where is everybody? Oh, come on, I'm just getting warmed up. Where is everybody? Play Bullet? Okay, if you guys want me to play Bullet, fine. I'll play Daniel at Bullet. Let's play some Bullet. Ah, let's go! Let's go! Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay. It's 92, knight f3 maybe. Or 94, this should be fine too. Okay, just bishop e2. Bishop f5, just a3, I think. Okay, kick the knight. I guess I'll play F. I don't like f3 at all, whatever. Okay. b4, a5. Okay, I'll play bishop c3. I'm moving way too slowly as well, which is not good. Knight f2. Let's play bishop e4. g4 maybe. Play h3 takes. Let's fix the pawns here. Bishop f3, and now I win the pawn. Now this is bad. This bishop f3. Bishop b7. Now I collect this pawn too. Maybe just bishop b7. No need to. Oh, I blundered c2. Oh dear. Okay, it's still winning. Okay. What am I doing? Why did I play e5? Check. This takes. Okay, now it's just over. GG, my friend. Okay, Daniel. Seriously? Seriously, bro? I have 5 seconds. Come on, let's go. He'll take and play like knight d7 maybe. ED-CD. Okay, knight f4, hit the queen. Maybe just queen c7. Got knight d3, f5 ideas as well. Let's just play f5. Let's go for the kill right here. Rook e8. Maybe e5. Just go for the kill. Let's go right for the kill. Let's go for the murder death kill. Let's go for the murder death kill for those of you who've seen Judge Dredd. Okay, I can just take. Rook d5. Game over, my friend. Something you'll understand, and I say that something. Hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Me be your man. Please. Me. Hold your hand. Hold your hand. I wanna hold your hand. Takes 97. Okay, I don't see it. I don't see the mate. I mean, okay, what's this? Oh, I just blundered e4. Careless. Again, why is Daniel so low rated? I mean, this is ridiculous how Daniel's so low rated at everything. Bye-bye, knight. Okay, he's trying to go for like f6. Okay, so You'll understand when I say that something. Let's just go d5. I mean, rook b7 I take, so let's just... He's gonna play rook b7, I assume, because otherwise he just loses. Okay, who... And I can check and play rook b2. I think this wins. Queen a7, king h8. Just takes, and rook b8, and he's getting mated on the back ranker. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna play Daniel. He's too low rated at everything. That's enough.